2 fingers. Yeah. Okay.
And his cap on. Let's go.
That's sad that the guy had to respond to that type of viralness as he was going through that.
Let's go.
It's not funny. That's sad.
I know.
I have to edit this.
Let's go. The baby.
Okay. Well,
let's find the tweet. Just kidding.
Let's find the tweet. Find the tweet and take a screenshot so we can pull it up here.
Now it's part of our new segment in the podcast called Find the Tweet. Is it real or is it not?
But actually.
Rat feet.
Well, actually, I need to do the intro first.
Let's go.
Gotta get the intro. Make sure it sounds
Looking forward
to the weekend. Just kidding. It is Tuesday. Tuesday, March 23rd. And it is currently 11:15 p.m.
It's Friday.
Frickin' wet. Well, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and just...
To the weekend. It's Friday. Which side should we like?
Well, welcome to Bakers and Boarders. By the way, that song was produced by me. You can check it out on my YouTube channel, Isabella Garcia, and the song's called Falling Pressure. But welcome back to our Bakers and Boarders. Baker stands for, I guess baking.
Like bake?
Getting
baked.
Getting baked and baking.
Yeah, because of later events that we cannot speak of. Because
just in case.
It's our plan.
Yeah.
We got the vision.
We got the vision. Also, what is that noise? Outside. I guess I have the window open. Just the beautiful wind.
They're cars passing by.
Stop! I'm trying to set up the scene. Okay, spark that.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Who is the baby? Like, I don't even. He just popped out of nowhere.
Just a bunch of babies. You know?
Alright.
But, yes. We're about to smoke this blunt. My name is Isabella Garcia. I'm from Chicago, born and raised.
Yeah?
And then we're with my brother as well, Angel Rafael Garcia, also known as Rafi in the family, and also known as Rat Feet on social media.
Not really.
Oh yeah, not really. I guess just with his friends.
I'm just the feet.
Okay, I don't know if I can hear this wind anymore.
Why?
Can you close that window so it doesn't like cook? Sorry, babe. We also have featuring on the side Brian Ruther originally from Shoreview, Minnesota. Okay. So I went to Barnes & Noble again today, but I'll talk more about that in a second.
Wow, I'm holding my blunt, dude. I rolled this one.
You haven't even passed that yet, and I'm just kind of like sitting here like...
Sorry?
Zion. Okay.
We don't really smoke, like, my weed here, right? That much?
Hmm?
We don't really smoke, like, my pack here, right? That much.
Oh, really?
Bot came in clutch. I mean, the plug came in clutch.
Sorry about that.
Alright.
I always cough when I smoke, no matter what.
Yeah. Alright. We're reading books, right? We're doing this thing. We're reading books.
Right, yeah. So we went to Barnes & Noble on the 20th. And my brother bought Dune because PewDiePie recommended it. And he said it was pretty good. And I saw the video. So I'm probably going to read it after he reads it.
Can't wait, honestly, bro. I just want my book to come in the mail so I can read it. I couldn't go into a Clockwork Orange blind like that though because like I don't know, I was too confused about what it actually was.
So another book we got was a Clockwork Orange.
Yeah.
Written by Anthony Burgess. Burgess.
I don't know.
Burgess. Anthony Burgess. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. Let me know in the comments.
Can't be too sure.
No, you can't be too sure.
It's artistic, definitely, dude.
Dystopian literature.
Yeah, it is dystopian, actually.
Dystopian.
It's not. The movie doesn't say what.
It was in a weird category at Barnes & Noble. That's why I couldn't find it.
What was in it?
I think it was under science fiction.
Well, because it is kind of sci-fi.
Yeah, the guy that was helping me at Barnes & Noble was like, "Oh, it's over here. I wouldn't specifically necessarily put it under this."
It is kind of sci-fi, but the main because it does include like brainwashing.
Yeah. He was telling me something like that, but he could see why. But I was like, yeah. Give me the book. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay.
Whoa, dude. You're gonna love it, dude, because A Clockwork Orange has a lot to do with these 3 words. I learned this from this YouTube video. I don't know, but yeah, I forgot what the words were. I think it's like reformation, control, and something else.
Go insane.
No, I forgot.
So, I wish Brian was here to tell this story, but
he's reading manga, dude.
Yeah, I wish he was here to tell this story.
I don't really like set times to where I can read my books. I just sort of just like read whenever I can.
Brian Ruther's my boyfriend, by the way. So when I say Brian, that's who I'm referring to.
And
yes, Rafi.
And reading has always sounded boring to me. So when I think of reading, I'm just like, do I really want to do that? But when I actually do start to read, I actually read it, and I'm liking it.
Yeah.
I can make time go pretty fast.
It does, and then you get really into it, and you're reading because you're actually interested in what, you can picture the vision in your head, and being able to see it like that just by reading is kind of like seeing a movie, but in your interpretation.
Yeah.
I like that shit. And also it helps understand the book better when you can do that. So when I read like that, and I have instances where I'm picturing it in my head how it would be, when I stop reading, I notice that I've actually read a shit ton, and I'm like, oh snap, that's how into it I got.
Yeah. I make a lot of time go by because I realize I don't text back on it in a minute, and I'm
damn. Also, this weed was brought to you by our father. Legitimately. This is some good stuff. It's legal in Chicago, by the way. It was just legalized as of last year in January, which was probably super dope. But it's expensive here, though. In Colorado, I could get a disposable pen for $25. And here it would be $80. That's the cheapest. I was like, what?
Oh, yeah.
So I wish my boyfriend Brian was here to share this story, but so we're reading those kind of novels, more so on like the dystopian literature, like society-wise, but he's reading graphic novels of the series of Dragon Ball Z. So he just finished the first one, and we went today because he finished that one that we had bought on the 20th. Yes, last night, and it left like on a cliffhanger. And then today we went because he really needed to know what happened. That's a good strategy. Why give the whole story right away?
What do you mean?
Like, that's a good strategy, like, to get someone to get the next thing.
Yeah.
Leaving it like a cliffhanger. I feel like a lot of movies try to have that ending to make everybody happy.
Yeah, it's just like, bro.
And then you come up with like shitty movies of parts 4 of like...
Yeah, like it happening again.
Yeah.
It's like, bruh, that wouldn't happen. It'd be better if like there was just like how Maze Runner did it. You know, Maze Runner is fucking awesome, dude. I want to get the books. I saw them at Barnes and Noble, but I didn't like the covers. I want to get the like I want to get the ones like before the movie. Yeah. Or, like not the mass seller.
We were talking about how do you get a hardcover book when you buy books, or do you get the, what is it called, the soft books, covered books? Which ones do you get? I used to be like, oh, I'm only getting hardcover books. Like, they're pretty legit. You know, they won't tear easily. But then when you get those ones, I noticed that most of like the cover of that is pretty boring, and like then you have like that plastic, then you have that plastic thing around it sometimes. I mean, some of those hardcover books, when they're like, they look legit as fuck, like they would be in a library, like those are cool. But it's like when you have a white one with plastic around it. I have one here like that, and I'm like, this is stupid.
I'd rather have like a hardcover without the plastic thing around it. That's really annoying.
Yeah, the plastic thing around it is annoying.
Or at least like a built-in flop, you know?
Yeah.
Not like a whole sheet just to advertise something in the inside. Yeah. Just like do a little flop.
And I bet that's wasteful.
Like, what the flop?
What the flippy flop?
What the flop?
What the glip glops? You're such a mother flipping glip glop.
So,
that's my cheers.
You're gonna read Mirror and the Dying Girl?
Yeah.
When do you think you'll pick that up?
Oh shit. The Earl one?
Yeah.
You want me to read it right away?
It's an easy read. You can go through it really fast.
My thing is like, I need to read more.
That was a really easy read. It was so fast paced to me.
Because right now I'm reading that book right now.
Yeah, because you know how This Perfect Day is, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, This Perfect Day. Shout out, by the way.
Wait, do you think that's an easy read?
Yeah.
This one was way easier than that one. I went through that one really fast.
I like guessing. I like mystery. Like I like that. What's happening here?
But you know what.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to watch the movie. That's why I kept like.
But I think it's better looking at it because it's a fast book. You know, it's better like seeing the whole thing.
I feel like those ones kind of take me a while.
Sort of like how Brian reads through read through that first one. You know, he enjoyed just the art and everything about it. I feel like this one's more of like that kind of book.
Yeah. Let's see.
For me, at least, because I really enjoyed the art style of the movie, and I feel like it was really kind of taken from the book.
You think so? Then
yeah.
That's how I wanted to see the movie after, because then it would have been meaningful to me. But the fact that I did the other way, I wanted to watch something you wanted to watch that night, so I didn't invite you on it that day.
Also, I wanted you to see how they look like too, and how they act.
Pero ya lo destruiste todo.
Did you see the end? Did you see the end?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was like, what the heck? I actually. Okay. Final thoughts on me, Earl, and the dying girl.
Yeah.
Yes. Final thoughts on that was that kid pissed me off. Like, I'm just like, the world isn't like coming at you. Like, stop acting like you're that. Like, you know, like you're pushing people who want to hang out with you or want to get to know you because you're afraid that they'll do that to you. You know, they'll forget you, or you just don't want to be associated to something on accident. But it's like, you want to be invisible, which I get. I guess I don't know too much about the subject matter.
And he has a lot of what Vicky has too, like the
social anxiety. Oh, 100%. That's why I'm stopping myself right now.
Because I have because Vicky's kind of gave that to me. I don't know. I feel not really gave that to me, but I feel like I kind of like started.
No, I have social anxiety too, but I try to mask it. Like, I try to pretend like it's not there, because then I'll act on it. You know. Mm-hmm. Then I'll be more aware of that. But it's like I choose to ignore it and like fight it away, because that helps me cope with it. But I guess I'm also ignoring people who don't like that would react the way that I would react to that kind of stuff. People want to just like face it, and I think that's braver than what I do. Because they want it to be gone forever.
I've started to just completely forget the fact that sometimes I get anxious around people, and just like sort of think about what's on my mind when these people ask me these questions. I'm just like, what do I think of this? And I just say it.
I've come to find out that a lot of people are just as nervous as I am.
Yeah, me too.
That's my speaker.
Yeah, dude, that's really helped me.
So that's what's helped me, and like realizing that other people are just as nervous and like as me makes me feel comfortable, and then it changes the whole mood for me. Then I'm like, I kind of don't really care what people think about me. Like, if they feel like that, then I'll put myself out there. I'll throw myself to the wolves and be the weirdo and goofball if I have to make somebody else comfortable, because I know that's what it is, you know? Mm. People aren't jerks because they're assholes. It comes from like an insecurity, like, or being uncomfortable with yourself. Because if you're comfortable with yourself, you're going to be a happy person.
I've just sort of come to realize everyone's so independently thinking, you know. No one really thinks about another person.
Right, exactly. That as well, yeah.
Person's conscious, you know. They sort of, I mean, they do sometimes have social anxiety, you know. They think about what you think about them, and most of the time,
it's at a different level.
Most of the time, they're really wrong because they have a different perspective, dude. Everyone's thinking fucking crazy shit.
Yeah, they're in a whole different thought process.
Yeah, dude, everyone's thinking so differently.
I think it's crazy that we all have a consciousness, and it's kind of like, sometimes I feel like, isn't it kind of dangerous, like? You know, to have like a mind like that, someone can be so far off of like what you're thinking or feeling or experiencing and seeing.
That's crazy. That's why, I don't know, dude. Our species is too smart for its own good.
We do not know the way.
Is it? So I've learned to just stop, like, really caring about other people except myself. You know, just sort of like being like I just gotta focus on myself. You know, when I see these people, I interact with them, and you know, but they're focused on that themselves. They don't really, you know.
I think that's how I have to start thinking. I always want to, like... I feel like sometimes people can make me feel like I could make a better effort at reaching out and, like, trying to hang out with people. And sometimes I feel like, in my head, that's why I do the most. Because people have said that to me. But then I look at it, and then in that moment, I start feeling guilty, and I'm like, yeah, I could, though. I could be the bigger person and just reach out, you know? And, like, then after a while, I've been thinking about it more and more over the years, and it's like, but that person never does that for me. Like, they'll never reach out to me. Ew. You know what I mean? So it's just like, I don't know, that balance of, like, I guess boundaries is what they're calling it.
I just like, I don't know.
Life sucks.
I'm gonna just keep to myself and, like,
yeah,
enjoy what I got. Enjoy what's going on for me.
Yeah.
And reading's pretty cool. Yeah. I didn't know I'd actually like reading. I used to fucking hate everything, like, especially reading and math.
I love reading, but, like, I have too much in my mind.
I was so disturbed by someone looking at someone reading a book on the train. I'm like, how can you read a book? Dude? Like, what? No, I could totally take a book with me on the train.
I can't read on the train.
I could, cause I like when there's a.
Just
I like when there's like a sound, like an air conditioner or something that can just, like, kind of, like, I don't know, like it's not like a real sound distracting you, you know. Like,
right.
I mean, for me, it's not like a real sound.
Yeah,
it's not like someone talking, like, where I can start, like, listening to their words and not pay attention to the book, or a song where I start listening to the lyrics and not the book. It's like a vibration that can calm me down, like the hum in the when people do to vibrate their bodies.
Yeah,
that's
the Om chant is, like, the universal peace sign.
Yeah, it's incredible.
I
need to get a haircut.
Doing that.
You know what I mean?
Bitch, better get a haircut. Well, I'm high now. Now I'm acting quiet. Fuck. Damn.
I don't know why. You know Dracula, right?
Yeah, but I haven't seen the movie.
Do you have Phantom of the Opera?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
Is that one better?
I had to think about it for a second.
Is that one better?
It's okay. It's an interesting.
Is it?
Play.
Wait, did you read the book?
I don't know, but I've seen the play.
Okay, well.
I feel like maybe I've read, like, snippets of it for, like, Shakespeare class or something, or play or theater or something like that. I don't know. I don't think so. That's all inaccurate.
I found Dracula and Phantom of the Opera at Unique, and I was like, damn, which one should I get? And Dracula was bigger, and I was just like, whatever, I'll just get Dracula.
Damn.
Like, I was like, but I don't know which one's better though, cause
have you read the Dracula one?
Just a little bit. It's okay. It's like I kind of like the way it describes things, but not really. It's kind of confusing sometimes, for me at least. You know, because I'm new to all of this. You know, I just started reading.
How far along are you in that book?
Maybe like a chapter and a half.
That's not bad.
Or 2 chapters.
What's happening so far?
there was like a whole chapter explaining him getting to Dracula's castle, and it was like supposed to be like scary.
He's the main character right now.
A guy working to Dracula. He's like supposed to work for him to translate something. I'm not sure.
Do they know he's a vampire?
Nothing says vampire so far, except for no one actually says he's a vampire. The word vampire never shows up, or like sometimes it does talk of the dead.
I like books like that. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of a series of unfortunate events.
Yeah, dude, but before he like he's waiting for like this place to pick him up, and like everyone in the town knows where that spot, if you wait for it, where it takes you to Dracula's castle. You know, like that road takes you to Dracula's castle or something like that. They were talking about, like, they knew like where that road went, and so they were like, he was waiting there to get picked up, and they were all talking in the language they spoke. I forgot what language it was, and he
Dothraki. I'm just kidding.
He pulled out his book. He pulled out his book and he translated it. And it was a bunch of like scary shit. And he got scared as fuck because they were talking about like they said like they said that he's gonna. I can't remember exactly what they said, but something about how he's cursed or like
Dracula's cursed.
No, or like the guy he's gonna get cursed, and he's like, does he know where he is or something like that, or
that's creepy,
or witchcraft and stuff like that. He heard words like that, and or like bad blood and stuff too, something like that. I'm not sure.
It's like blood.
I'm not sure exactly. Bad blood. Something about blood. And it being bad. Thing comes to pick him up, and he tries to get inside. Or when he's getting inside, he notices everyone's like doing like a symbol to him, and like he doesn't know what it means. Like everyone's pointing at him, doing a symbol.
That's so culty.
Yeah, and he was talking about how it was cultish and weird, and he asked the driver what it meant, and he wouldn't respond to him. And he's like after asking him for a while, he told him that it's like a cultish thing, basically, like blessing him. And
so he's gonna be part of that cult.
No, it's like a thing they do to bless people, you know, because like good luck or something. I don't know, because he's going into a bad place, and he's like,
oh no.
Yeah, apparently that's what they think, but he's scared by that and the ride there, because all these scary shit happens, like. The driver got out all of a sudden, just started walking into the woods and disappeared into the darkness, and he was like, and just stopped the carriage and just immediately just like left out and just did that, and he was like, what do I do now? and I'm not sure if this happened right in that moment, but like this fire came out, this little blue flame showed up in the darkness, like pretty far, you know, like out in the distance, you know, and he's like, what is that? And then like apparently like the driver came back or something. I'm not sure. He was explaining stuff and I got lost a little bit.
Fuck.
And like the driver came back, and like they started driving again, and then some wolves came, and like he did this thing to make them go away.
Yeah.
And then they kept going, and then they got to, and he was so like paranoid, he couldn't look around him, and when he did, he noticed that he was in front of the castle, like right in front of it, like, and it was really, really big. I was like, whoa. And then they started going in somewhere, a tunnel, and like, yeah.
The secret tunnels.
Yeah, and I don't know exactly how they got into the castle, but they did. And Dracula greeted him.
Dracula. That's how he says it.
Yeah, but I get lost sometimes when they're explaining.
Damn, that sounds intense. That sounds crazy.
And then they do some more stuff. They have dinner. He goes into his library. He sees his books, and then Dracula's like, "Oh, you found my library. Like, I wanted you to come in here. It's such a cool collection of books." Stuff like that, you know, not exactly, but like, you know, in the Dracula way.
Yeah.
Like a nice guy. So I don't know if he's supposed to be nice or evil.
Damn. That's why you asked us the other day, is Dracula evil or is he a good guy? Should we look it up? Let's see. Let's see what Google has to say. Is Dracula okay. Is it by Bram Stoker? Your book?
What?
Or is the book written by Bram Stoker?
I think so, yeah. Wait, go off? Yeah.
Okay, there's a lot of ads going on here. The vampire Dracula. That sounds good. The vampire Dracula is pretty unambiguously evil. Damn it. Interesting. I would assume.
That's cool. I wanted him to be evil. I wanted the book to be
members
scary.
of the Crew of Light, the group dedicated to destroying Dracula, are ambiguously good, and their intentions are always good. In short, Dracula is a classic story of good versus evil. What's unambiguously? I should know that. It means in a manner that is not open to more than one. Oh, so it, for sure he's evil. Interesting. Cool. Well, that's thought. I was reading that book, but I didn't really get too far. I suck at reading. I don't suck at reading. I love reading. Once I get into it, I get into it. But it kind of takes me a while.
Yeah. Can't wait for you to finish the Clockwork Orange because I really want to watch a movie with you.
Okay. Don't watch it without me because you be doing that. You do me
I did watch it.
You did? Oh, see? Okay, fine. I'll let you know when I'm done with that book. I'll start reading it right now.
I showed it to Emily, so I watched it 2 times. And I watched analysis videos because I was really kind of confused a little bit.
Okay, let me find out.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
Because, like, I had to turn the subtitles on.
Oh.
I couldn't get the slang as much as I wanted to.
I'll see what's up.
And even with the subtitles, it was, like, made up words sometimes. I was like, oh, bruh. And so you have to, like... I'll tell you, Gulliver.
No!
Gulliver. I think that means his head.
What?
I think that means head. Gulliver.
Damn, that's gonna be really...
In me Gulliver. And Glazzies, his eyeballs.
Mom, you could really hear me.
I seen it with me Glazzies. And Epipolylodges is apologies.
Epipolylodges?
Like apologies.
Do we have to drink this little...
Huh?
I don't know.
Oh, like milk, right?
Right? Is that that?
Yeah, they're like tall glasses of milk.
It's like a juice, right?
It's just milk. It's milk.
But what is it called?
They call it a bunch of things, and he's like, is what? And he's like, that's what we're drinking.
Is he the one that ends up going to the woods at the end? To this treehouse? No, not treehouse. Like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm
At
saying.
the end, he does go to the woods, but not for that though. He doesn't go into the woods by choice, but you'll see.
Okay. And somebody dies at the end.
Did?
I don't know. Or was that this perfect day?
No, in This Perfect Day, they were like.
You know what? I'm gonna stop talking because then I could give away.
On this perfect day, they were at the end. They land up on the coast like a beach. And they swam to they got off their boat and like swam to the.
Oh, that's true.
Or something like that. Or they hid their boat somewhere. I forgot. They did something with it. And yeah.
Wow, then I for sure forget everything.
Something happened and they blew up and they had to plant explosions in the airport for a distraction so they can get through. So then they got on the flight and and then
did I already have that book? Fuck. Hold on.
Nah, I don't think so.
I'm thinking of A Cat's Cradle. Never mind.
Which one?
I have A Cat's Cradle.
It's not a Clockwork Orange.